All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and today's Thursday, so it's time to cover the big Twab news. Bungie is unhappy with their Solar 3.0 launch, and so they're actually doing a buff across the board to a variety of abilities, so it actually seems like things are about to get really spicy and really exciting in the sandbox for Destiny 2. Starting from the top, though, they go over this week at Bungie, they're going over the feedback from the launch of the new season. They're talking about Iron Banner Rift, and they do a pretty in-depth detail of how Iron Banner Rift works. So if you have any confusion on that at all, I would recommend going and reading through all of this. But if not, if you've already played it, a handful of times, you get the idea of how it works. You run to the middle, you pick up the rift, you bank it on the enemy's team. There's obviously some nuance to things and details here and there, but overall, it's pretty simplistic. It's pretty straightforward. So the daily challenges are a thing as well. They're bugging out though, like I mentioned in that previous video. They don't address that bug in here. But now we're going to jump right into the good stuff. We got Operation Muy Caliente is this section right here. And we have the Sandbox Discipline Kevin Yanes here. He's talking about Solar 3.0 and comparing it to Void 3.0. And they said even in this, and it's been said before, which is that when they launch these things, they want them to be a little bit stronger, a little more potent than they should be. So that way it's exciting and it's worth using and building into Solar 3.0, which is why I was telling everyone, use Solar 3.0 stuff, like swap to Solar when the new season starts. You're obviously going to want to use that, whether you've been using Void or whatever it may be. You're definitely going to want to use Solar 3.0. And the same thing will apply with Arc 3.0. As soon as Arc 3.0 comes out, start using Arc classes for sure. And now we'll go over the exact details of what they're going to be doing. Their initial reactions to Solar have not met our new thing that melts your face off bar, and we believe that's due in part to a few things. Ember of Benevolence shipped in an inconsistent state that left healers feeling underwhelmed with their kit when it didn't behave as expected. Warlocks who wanted to specialize in healing had limited ways to interface with that fantasy, with two of their three aspects focusing on aerial mobility or scorching, and losing the flexibility of choosing to use their grenade to heal allies or damage enemies on the fly. Titans, while bombastic and potent, lacked ways to keep their engine running without needing to run Throwing Hammer or burning multiple cooldowns. And then they mentioned in Twab how they want things to be a bit spicy, and so now we're going to go over the exact details of what's going to come in Hotfix 4102. Here we go. This is the good stuff right here. Solar Warlock, Heat Rises, added behavior, consuming your grade now also releases a burst of cure ×2 around you, healing you and your nearby allies. Consuming a healing grenade increases the strength of the burst to cure ×3, and consuming a touch of flame healing grenade provides restoration as an additional effect. So they're adding a lot of more healing abilities. So that way, if you want to be a healer to your team, you can spec into that heavily, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Icarus Dash added behavior while airborne, rapidly defeating targets with your super or any weapon cures you. Celestial Fire. Each Celestial Fire projectile now applies 10 Scorch stacks. This is increased to 15 stacks with Ember of Ashes equipped. So there it is. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. How do you like the new healing changes? We'll see when this all goes in effect how much fun it is to spec into being a full-on healing subclass Warlock. Solar Titan, we've got Burning Maul, buff damage in PvE by 25%. Nice. Roaring Flames added behavior. While Roaring Flames is active, your uncharged melee attack now deals solar damage and applies 30 Scorch stacks to targets per hit. This is increased to 40 stacks with Ember of Ashes equipped. Consecration. Fragment slots increased from 1 to 2. Raise the height of the secondary attack's ground wave by 24% to more easily catch players who jump too late. So there you go. You got some big changes to the Solar Titan as well. And then they said that's no list of small changes. The team takes feedback seriously. We're players ourselves, so when things don't land, we also feel that internally. To say it out loud, a hotfix of this magnitude comes at the cost of other changes. So to set expectations here, the team is unlikely to take another balance pass until much later this season. So this is what we've been seeing is a season launch and then like a mid-season update, and then obviously the start of the next season. But this is like an early season update because things didn't come out quite spicy enough, and I definitely felt that as well. As I was jumping into Solar 3.0 builds, it didn't feel quite like, I guess, the magic of Destiny or the magic of what made Void 3.0 so much fun. So I'm happy to see that they're addressing this. They even talk about Arc 3.0 coming up next season that will launch, so be ready for that. Exciting times. Then they go into Prime Gaming is primed and ready to go. You've got, if you link your Twitch Prime, your Twitch to your Bungie.net account, you can subscribe to Twitch Prime to my Twitch channel if you want. Just saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then you get these rewards, you get these ornaments and stuff. So keep that in mind. I would recommend doing that. You get a Nightmare Chalice projection, all of that. And then they're doing a Heroes Welcome thing where they're promoting a variety of different content creators. Amaze is the feature for this week. And then we've got the player support report, Telesto status, Calamitous. And they have a variety of different things that are broken in the game, getting worked on, and known issues. We've got a whole Christmas list here, of course, and things that I've covered as well. So Bungie is aware of the bugs in the game, and they're working on that stuff. Then we just have the movie of the week and the artist of the week. And that's going to be a wrap for today's TWAB. A short and sweet one overall. So if you did enjoy, let me know. Comment down below your thoughts about the Solar 3.0 changes and updates. And again, make sure to subscribe here with notifications on, and I'll keep you up to date on all things in Destiny 2. Smash the like button. See you in the next one. Later.